Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming your way, any energy that they want you to know. Please use this reading to help you manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what they have. Spirit, I call upon you for loving energy. What do you want us to hear today? What is it that you need us to know? What is the energy that's around us? I am listening for you now. I have blocked off. I have divine timing. I have options. Okay. And I have the one. Okay. Part of me felt that somebody blocked you off emotionally. It was almost like we dated, they go back out there, they date again, and then they want to come back. So maybe we've already done that. Maybe we've already gone through that. So that could have been difficult going through that, kind of this back and forth energy. I do feel like we're realizing that after, you know, seeing what all the choices are, you know, like you come back and they say, you know what, there's no one like you. You're the one. You're the one I really want. You're the one I want to be with. I didn't know that before. And sometimes it takes a little while to realize what you have, you know, and some people struggle. They go back and forth a couple times with people until they finally kind of settle in and say, I don't want to do this anymore, or, you know, we either stay together or we're done. I have self-love. I have retreat. I have an epiphany. Yeah, I'm going to go with that too. I have a sanctuary. I have this waiting card. You know, did this person, you know, did you wait, first of all? This epiphany that you are the one. I think that that's important. There's a part of me that said I worked on myself. I know my worth. I know that they can't find anybody like me. Let them go out and try, you know, let them see what's out there, you know, and then they'll come back. And, you know, and then it's like, okay, new rules, you know, like you're not going to keep doing this to me. I'm not an open door. I'm not a doormat. You either decide that you're in or out. So I do feel like they've decided that they're in. I will say that with this, at least the energy cards that I have in front of me. Let's see what my tarot cards are saying. So for those of you that struggle with somebody who is a little bit of 1 foot in, 1 foot out at times, and you're like, I'm not going to just keep waiting around. You're not waiting for somebody. They're starting to get the idea that if they want you, they better start showing up. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a, I don't know, tough love. Maybe we've had some conversations recently about, I'm not going to wait for you. Or if you think you can get something better, then go do it. You know, something like that. But I will too. Right. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Queen of Wands. I have the Moon. They have fear. This is fear. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 3 of Wands. They have fear of their future, fear of giving up. You know, what if I commit to you and something better comes along? You know, oh, give me a break. Okay. I mean, that works both ways, right? So no, what if you commit to me and you stay in this and we build something, right? I mean, that's called being an adult and being in a real relationship. Yeah, there's always options. There's always other people. But the reason why you want to be with one person is because you want to commit to that person and be faithful to that person and be good with that person, to that person. So I do feel like they're afraid of the commitment part. I will say that. And they've struggled. Yeah, they hold back. I have a 6 of Cups. I have a 9 of Cups. And I have a Page of Wands. All right, that came into me as they see you as someone special. Okay. It's almost like I want to apologize to you that sorry, I have a tendency to hold back. I'm holding back from fear. I mean, I'm just going to put that out there that I'm giving up something. Okay. And that's more of I'm giving up my single life. I'm giving up, like I said, what if I'm not happy? Years. Well, again, that works both ways. And then at the same time, I feel like they're not attracted to anybody else. I feel like since the moment they met you with this page that they have been happy with you. Like if they sit down and think about it, they are happy when they're with you. So a little bit of I'm kicking myself. I don't know why I'm fighting, I'm going to go with fighting their feelings. And that's either completely fear or they're just overthinking things. They're going down the wrong path in some kind of way, based on some old wounds. But let's see what else they have to say. So fighting these feelings, Spirit, what is going on here? I have looking back, okay, looking at our shared moments. Could be a little bit of off and on energy. Looking at our shared moments, thinking about all that we've been through. There's a sense of we've been through a lot, why give up now? So maybe you've been super patient with this person. I have sturdy support, building a strong foundation, but it's a combined effort. We both have to want it. And if you're not all in, I'm not going to be there either. So I need to know you're all in. There's a sense of, I got to know. I need stability. Are you going to be here for me? So I feel like that's what has been really going on. It's I can't be with somebody that I feel like I have one foot in, one foot out because they're afraid of their feelings. They're afraid of their own future. They're afraid of their shadow, So, they're fighting their feelings. They're happy when they're with you. They care about you. They love you. So what's the problem, Spirit? What's the next step? It's a leap of faith is what it is. They're afraid of the leap of faith. They have to seize the moment and be fully in this. They have to move forward. They're afraid of the leap. And you want somebody to leap is probably what's happening. Like you've been super patient and fighting their feelings and afraid of the leap of faith is really what's going on. So let's ask Spirit if they're gonna, they're gonna get over it. But they are realizing that you are the one. That's kind of the part that is I don't know. They just don't know what they want. This is probably what's going on. Eye candy. What if you only love me for today? There's a little bit of beauty fades. What if we don't have the same feelings for each other? Again, in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, what if I don't feel the same way? It's like, what if I don't? And I don't want to be with you anymore, So put it back on them. If they say something like that, just say, hey, I can want out too. So you can't think that way. You've got to look at what you have. Playing hard to get. You're missing opportunities by playing hard to get. Give somebody a chance. I think they're playing hard to get. I think that they are looking for somebody who is desperate and begging them to be in a relationship for confirmation that you're not going anywhere. Maybe they have tremendous abandonment issues, but I don't feel like playing hard to get is going to help either one of you. I feel like we have to just focus on what can we build together? What can we have together? unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with some new people. Maybe we have all our energy tied into this person, and we're starting to realize that if this person wasn't in my life, I kind of have disconnected from some friends, or I'm not as social as I used to be because I put all my energy into this one person. So maybe we should take a look at that and just have some alternatives so that you have, some other things going on in your life other than just this connection. Self-neglect. I've been neglecting myself because I'm putting too much energy into what somebody else is thinking and feeling. So you don't want that either. I mean, somebody who's consuming your mind because you don't know where you stand. This person has to stop fighting their feelings, okay? And they have to make a leap of faith. I mean, that's really what we're asking of them. We're just saying, can you make a leap of faith with me? Can you give this a true chance? Spirit, can I have some feelings? What are the feelings around this connection? Sometimes I just don't know how to reply, express what's inside of me, but I do read and even write up what I want to send back. I just freeze and delete it. So maybe they're trying to communicate and write it down, or they just can't express themselves. Maybe you guys do better with talking about things through text. On that way, they're not as good in a face-to-face, but they can communicate better in a text. I run because I am just no good right now. So they are struggling with, why do you want to be with me? What is it about me? So that they really need a lot of ego stroking for some reason. And it could be abandonment issues. Every time I've loved somebody and given them my heart, I got hurt. So it could be as simple as that. So you may have to let them know that you're not the one that hurt them and that you're not going anywhere and you really want to build something. Out of all the women I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. So they are realizing that you are the one, which is good news. So they've got to take this leap of faith. Be a good girl and please your divine man. So maybe they're very happy when they are with you. That was more of a, I am happy with you. I don't like the attention others give to you, and I know I should be giving you more. I'm just frozen in fear. This person could think you are above them in some way. They could be intimidated that you could be with anybody. You could be beautiful. You could be gorgeous. You could be the best catch of their life. And they're probably afraid of losing you to somebody else, but that's on them. That's their insecurity. So they've got to work on why do you want to be with them? Obviously you see something in them and you want to be with them. They're struggling with, maybe somebody left them in the past for somebody else. Somebody cheated. My wife cheated on me and ended up marrying somebody else, and they just never really got over that. So they're afraid that that cycle will happen again. I do love you and I want to spend time with you. And I love this card because of the compass. And I always feel like it's that inner compass in all of us that's guiding us, that says you're headed in the right direction. Even though we are struggling a little bit with fear in this connection, or a lot with fear in this connection, the fear can be overcome. It can be overcome with trust and feeling more secure emotionally in this connection. And it takes hard work, Spirit just said, but we can get there together is how Spirit wants you to know. So let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to give this connection more emotional security for sure. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always. Thank you always for your comments. If anyone is interested in a private reading, please visit my website. It's Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll ask Spirit to guide you both. We'll see you soon.